At 78, Sally Field finally breaks her silence and speaks openly about one of the most beloved and complex figures in Hollywood history, Robin Williams. For years, Field's relationship with the late comedian was a topic of speculation, rumors, assumptions, and half-truths that never captured the full depth of their bond. But now, with time and perspective, she has chosen to reveal the emotional truth she kept private for decades. What she shares is not just a story of friendship, but a confession of love, regret, and longing. Field's words remind us that even the brightest stars can hide shadows, and that sometimes the most profound relationships are the ones that never fit into a neat category. Her revelation is not only a tribute to Williams, but also a powerful reminder that the people we admire most are often the ones who need us the most. The girl from Pasadena, an actress, is born. Sally Margaret Field was born on November 6, 1946, in Pasadena, California, into a family already deeply rooted in show business. Her mother, Margaret Field, was an actress, and her stepfather, Jock Mahoney, was a respected actor and stuntman. Growing up around Hollywood, Field absorbed the culture of performance and learned early the realities of fame, its glamour and its pressure. She began acting in her teens, and her early career was shaped by the demands of television. Her breakout came in 1965 with the sitcom Gidget, where her bubbly charm made her instantly recognizable. She followed this with The Flying Nun, 1967 to 1970, a role that made her a household name. Although the show was whimsical and sometimes limiting, Field's natural warmth and comedic timing carried it. These early roles brought her fame, but they also made her hungry for something deeper, something that would prove her true talent. Fighting for respect, the actress reinvents herself. Field refused to stay trapped in the roles that made her famous. She wanted to be taken seriously, so she dedicated herself to her craft, studying at the Actors Studio under the legendary Lee Strasberg. Her transformation from sitcom star to dramatic powerhouse was dramatic and deliberate. The breakthrough came with the 1976 television film Sybil, where she played a woman with dissociative identity disorder. Her performance was raw, intense, and emotionally devastating. It earned her an Emmy and showed the world that she was more than a charming TV actress. She was a true artist. After this, the industry could no longer ignore her. She became a leading lady in films, choosing roles that demanded depth and courage. Her career became defined by strong women, real stories, and fearless performances. She was no longer playing a part. She was shaping her own destiny. The Oscar years. Her legacy is sealed. The late 1970s and early 1980s marked Sally Field's golden era. She won her first Academy Award for Best Actress in Norma Rae, 1979, portraying a working-class woman who becomes a labor activist. Her performance was powerful and unforgettable. A few years later, she won her second Oscar for Places in the Heart, 1984, a film set during the Great Depression. Her acceptance speech became iconic. She famously declared, "You like me right now, you like me." That moment became a symbol of her lifelong struggle for validation. Throughout her career, she continued to balance film, television, and theatre with grace and skill. She starred in major films like Smokey and the Bandit, 1977, Steel Magnolias, 1989, Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, and Forrest Gump, 1994. Always delivering performances that felt real and human. Even into her later years, she continued to work steadily, earning praise for her role in Lincoln, 2012, proving that her talent never faded. A Mother's Love. The family behind the Starfield's personal life has always been as layered as her acting roles. She married Stephen Craig in 1968 during her early television success. The marriage brought stability and a sense of normalcy amid Hollywood's chaos. Together they had 2 sons, Peter Craig, born 1969, and Eli Craig, born 1972. Peter became a successful novelist and screenwriter, contributing to major films like The Town and Top Gun: Maverick. Eli became a director and actor known for Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Although Sally and Stephen divorced in 1975, Field remained a devoted mother, balancing her demanding career with raising her sons. She often spoke about motherhood as one of her greatest achievements. Her love for her children became a source of strength, especially during periods of professional and personal turmoil. For Field, motherhood was not just a role, it was her anchor. The love that burned bright. Burt Reynolds. After her first marriage ended, Sally Field entered a passionate relationship with actor Burt Reynolds in 1976. Their romance quickly became Hollywood's favorite love story. 2 glamorous stars with undeniable chemistry, both on and off screen. They starred together in films like Smokey and the Bandit, The End, and Hooper, capturing audiences with their playful energy and undeniable attraction. Yet their relationship was complicated. Reynolds was charismatic and charming, but the pressures of fame and their contrasting personalities created tension. After 4 years together, they broke up in 1980, but the bond remained strong enough that they continued an on and off relationship until 1982. Reynolds later called Field the one that got away, revealing how deeply he felt their connection. For Field, the relationship was a defining moment in her life, one that taught her about love, heartbreak, and the importance of being true to herself. A new chapter, marriage and family again. In 1984, Sally Field married film producer Alan Greisman. The union marked a new era in her life, one that felt more stable and grounded. Together they welcomed a son, Samuel, born 1987. Unlike his older brothers, Sam pursued a quieter life, but Field remained proud and supportive. When Sam came out as gay, she publicly supported him, becoming a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. Her love for her children continued to be her guiding force. Despite their strong bond, Field and Greisman divorced in 1994. Still, Field's resilience remained intact. She had learned that love can be profound without lasting forever. Her life had become a blend of triumph and pain, and she embraced it all with honesty and strength. She never stopped evolving, and she never stopped loving, even when love didn't stay. A friend like no other, Robin Williams. At 78, Sally Field finally spoke openly about Robin Williams, the comedian whose brilliance touched millions. She described their relationship as complex and deeply emotional, one that wasn't romantic, yet not purely platonic. Their connection began during the filming of Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, where Field played Miranda Hillard opposite Williams's unforgettable performance. She revealed that their chemistry wasn't just acting, it was real. Their banter, tension, and affection on screen mirrored the bond they shared off-screen. Field admitted she loved him deeply, but she also admitted she didn't always know how to express it. She confessed that she wished she had said more while he was alive, and that regret has stayed with her. She described Williams as a brilliant, lightning-fast mind, exhausting in the best way. He could make people laugh until they cried, and then suddenly say something so tender it broke their hearts. The shadow behind the laughter, the sadness she saw. Field also revealed that she sensed an undercurrent of sadness in Williams. something she couldn't ignore. She described him as a man who carried darkness even as he brought light to the world. She said he wore his sadness like a shadow, always present but never fully seen. Field admitted she felt protective of him and sometimes wondered whether he truly understood how loved he was. Her reflections show a deep compassion and a painful awareness that she could not save him. In her words, Williams wasn't just a genius. He was a deeply human soul, full of contradictions. He could be a clown and a poet at the same time. And even though she never had the chance to say everything she wanted, Field believes that their bond was one of the truest connections of her life. Outro. A final lesson from a life of truth. Now, at 78, Sally Field has chosen to speak the truth about Robin Williams, about love and about regret. Her story is not just a Hollywood confession. It is a universal reminder that even the brightest people can struggle in silence. Field's words show that love can exist without romance, and that sometimes the deepest relationships are the ones that never fully fit into a label. She has spent a lifetime performing, transforming, and surviving. Yet she admits that some of her most profound emotions were never shared until now. By speaking openly, she honors William's memory and offers a lesson to all of us: to say the things that matter before it's too late. In her honesty, she reveals the truth that everyone needs to hear. Love is complicated, time is fragile, and the people we cherish deserve to know how much they mean to us.